Okay, after Biot-Savart law, we will study its application. So question is given here that apply Biot-Savart law to derive an expression for the magnetic field produced at a point due to the current flowing through a straight wire of infinite length. This is infinite length. So in this derivation, what we'll do first, we will derive for finite length. Then by putting some condition, we will make it infinite. Okay. Now diagram is given here. I have made this diagram. This is the wire XY from which current is flowing, in which current is flowing I, and this is point P where we are interested to find out magnetic field. Okay, and perpendicular distance from the wire is A. It is given here, and uh, I will select one small element dl here. Okay, as we have to apply Biot-Savart law, so formula for Biot-Savart law is mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sin theta upon r square. So here we have selected dl, and whose position is given here, position vector r, and this angle is phi. Okay, and theta is the angle between dl and position vector r. Even dl is the vector quantity, we know that, and direction of dl is same as the direction of current. So therefore theta is the angle between dl and r. Now see, because of this small element dl, we will find out magnetic field at point P, and then we will integrate. Method is same, we will integrate, and then we will find out magnetic field because of whole wire. Okay, now how I can write Biot-Savart law? So see, dB is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sin theta upon r square. Now we have to find out dl, we have to find out sin theta, we have to find out r. Now from the figure, from this triangle, see this triangle, this is 90 degree. Okay, because this is perpendicular distance, obviously this is 90 degree, wire is straight, and this angle is phi, this angle is theta. So if this is 90, and sum of all angle in a triangle is 180 degree, so it means theta plus phi, I can write 90 degree. So therefore from figure I can write theta plus phi is equal to 90. Therefore theta I can write 90 minus phi. So hence sin theta I can write sin 90 minus phi. So this is nothing but cos phi. Cos phi. Cos phi. So this is we have calculated sin theta in terms of angle phi. Okay. Now what is cos phi basically? In this triangle, apply trigonometric ratio for cos phi. So this is phi. Cos phi is nothing but adjacent upon hypotenuse. So therefore I can write cos phi is equal to adjacent is a, hypotenuse is r. Therefore I can write r is equal to a upon cos phi. So this is nothing but a into 1 upon cos phi, nothing but sec phi. So therefore here it is r square. So therefore I can write, therefore r square is equal to a square sec square phi. So we have calculated sin theta in terms of angle phi, cos phi, and we have calculated r square. Now it's time to calculate dl. Now in the same triangle apply tan phi. Tan phi is nothing but opposite upon adjacent. So therefore from figure I can write tan phi is equal to L upon A. Therefore, I can write L is equal to A tan phi. Okay. Now this is L, but we want DL. So if I will differentiate this, so definitely I will get DL. So differentiate this equation with respect to phi. So DL by d phi is equal to, now A is fixed perpendicular distance. see the diagram, a will not change, so we will not differentiate it. Constant का differentiation नहीं होता है, so what we can write here, a बाहर आ जाएगा और differentiation of 10 pi will give you sec square pi. Therefore I can write dl is equal to a sec square pi d phi. So our all three terms we have calculated. Now substitute this dl, this r and this sine theta in this equation. In this equation we have to substitute. Now therefore small magnetic field, because small element dl is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi, and this is what I, okay, and dl is a sec square pi d phi and sin theta I dl, ये dl हो गया a sec square pi d phi, and sin theta के जगह पर हम लोग क्या लिख सकते हैं, cos phi लिख सकते हैं, right? Now divide by r square is nothing but a square sec square pi, a square sec square pi. Now sec square pi, ये sec square pi cancel, ये a cancel हो जाएगा, so what we will get finally, therefore db is equal to mu naught I upon 4 pi, और ये a बचेगा यहाँ पर एक a, और ये cos phi d phi, So students, we are writing a whole equation in terms of angle phi, and this is small element dB, small element dl, a small value of magnetic field because of small element dl. Now suppose we want to find out magnetic field because of whole wire. This equation gives magnetic field because of this small element dl. एक wire का छोटे से part की वजह से magnetic field मिला है. But if you want to calculate magnetic field because of whole wire, so now see in terms of phi angle. Now see, if I see, suppose wire अगर इतना बड़ा होता, ओके, सपोज यहाँ पर मैं ये पॉइंट लेता हूँ, तो इतना बड़ा होता तो ये एंगल ऐसे बनता कि फाई एंगल थोड़ा बड़ा हो जाता. अगर और बड़ा कर दूँ मैं तो ये और बड़ा हो जाएगा, ये एंगल सीधे सी एंगल बढ़ते जा रहे ना, ओके. तो मीन्स अगर ये और ऐसे बड़ा कर दूँ तो ये एंगल और बड़ा होता जाएगा. इट मीन्स दिस लेंथ डिपेंड्स ऑन द एंगल फाई, ओके. सो नाउ सपोज यहाँ से एक्स और ऐसे मुझे वाई तक ऐसे ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा, ये like this, okay. Now so I will name it this angle, suppose this angle is phi 1 and this is suppose angle phi 2, okay. So now if I will integrate this equation, if I will integrate this equation, okay, I will integrate this equation, range is this angle phi 1 and phi 2. So we will get whole magnetic field because of whole wire, okay. Because you see this angle depends on length. अगर length आप इतना बढ़ा दोगे तो ये angle और बड़ा हो जाएगा students. See there is a relation between angle and this length. So I can write therefore now therefore B is equal to integration of minus phi 1 to plus phi 2. Why minus phi 1 phi 2? See students, this is negative angle, so this is a lower side ऐसे जा रहा है, तो ये आपका क्या होगा, नेगेटिव एंगल होगा माइनस phi 1 और ये phi 2 और किसका, dB का. So I can write here minus phi 1 phi 2 and this is mu naught, dB का वैल्यू यहाँ पर रख दो I upon 4 pi a cos phi d phi. अब ये पूरे इक्वेशन को इंटीग्रेट करना है. सो लुक एट दिस इक्वेशन. सो ये हमारा बेसिकली म्यू नॉट आई अपॉन 4 पाई, ये तो पूरा वैल्यू फिक्स है, ये तो चेंज नहीं हो रहा, इसका इंटीग्रेशन भी नहीं होगा. सो आई कैन राइट, ये तो बाहर आ जाएगा, म्यू नॉट आई अपॉन 4 पाई ए एंड इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ minus phi 1 to phi 2 and cos phi d phi. ओके, नाउ cos phi का इंटीग्रेशन क्या हो जाएगा, sin phi. सो म्यू नॉट आई अपॉन 4 पाई ए, और ये इसका इंटीग्रेशन sin phi हो जाएगा, sin phi, और लिमिट माइनस phi 1 to plus phi 2. Okay, now formula for this, upper limit minus lower limit. So how I can write this equation? So therefore I can write b is equal to mu naught I upon 4 pi a, and bracket upper limit sin phi 2, sin phi 2, and minus of sin minus phi 1. Okay, and this become plus sin minus phi, sin minus minus sin theta, so this become plus. So b is equal to mu naught I upon 4 pi a, and this is sin phi 2, और ये माइनस तो प्लस हो जाएगा sin phi 1. Okay, now students, we have derive this expression for finite length, but in question it is given infinite. Okay, we have to derive this for infinite length. Now students, suppose अब देखो जैसे से infinite मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा लेंथ हो गया, so जैसे से लेंथ बढ़ेगा वैसे से ये एंगल बढ़ते जाएगा, तो ये phi 1 और phi 2 दोनों बढ़ते जाएगा. सपोज फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल मैं इसका लेंथ आपको बढ़ा के बताता हूँ. सपोज यहाँ से मैं इतना, इसका लेंथ इतना बढ़ा देता हूँ, ये थोड़ा बड़ा कर दिया, यहाँ तक कर दिया, और इसका लेंथ यहाँ से यहाँ तक, सॉरी, जस्ट अ मिनट. ओके, सो ओके, सपोज बहुत बड़ा लेंथ कर दिया मैंने, इनफाइनाइट. तो मीन्स जैसे से आप लेंथ बढ़ाते जाओगे वैसे क्या होगा, ये देखो अब ये एंगल यहाँ, अब ये यहाँ तक लेंथ हो गया, तो ये एंगल क्या हुआ, और बढ़ा दो. पहले इतना छोटा था, ये पॉइंट जब यहाँ पर था इतना छोटा था, लेकिन जैसे से मैं लेंथ बढ़ाते जा रहा हूँ, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर, दिस एंगल इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग. ये एंगल बढ़ते जा रहा है. तो अगर इनफाइनाइट होगा तो एंगल कहाँ तक बढ़ेगा, जस्ट इमेजिन करो, जस्ट सोचो इसके बारे में. अगर मैं इसको ऐसे बढ़ाते जाऊँ तो ऐसे से बढ़ता जाएगा, मीन्स यहाँ तक, मीन्स ये फॉर इनफाइनाइट लेंथ, ये जो लाइन है ये ऐसे, ये जो लाइन है, ये जो लाइन ये ऐसे हो जाएगा, मीन्स एंगल कितना हो जाएगा, 90 डिग्री. देखो यहाँ पर इस पॉइंट से देखो 90 डिग्री. अगर इनफाइनाइट बहुत लंबा हो गया, बहुत बड़ा वायर, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, 90 डिग्री हो जाएगा. तो मीन्स phi 1 और ये सेम phi 2 के लिए भी हो जाएगा, तो भी 90 डिग्री ऊपर की तरफ बढ़ जाएगा, राइट. सो इट मीन्स फॉर इनफाइनाइट लेंथ व्हाट वी कैन पुट कंडीशन. नाउ you can write for infinite length phi 1 is equal to phi 2 is equal to 90 डिग्री, दोनों 90 डिग्री हो जाएगा. Now put the value in this equation. So therefore b is equal to mu naught I upon 4 pi a, and is sin 90 plus sin 90, and you know what is the value of sin 90, 1. So this will give you, so b is equal to mu naught I upon 4 pi a, and this is 1 plus 1, this will give you 2. So is equal to mu naught I, 2 mu naught I upon 4 pi a. Therefore magnetic field because of infinite wire is equal to mu naught I, ये देखो ये 2 से ये 4 2 हो गया, 2 pi a. This is your derivation. Okay students, so this is your derivation for infinite length of wire. Now by putting different condition you can find out. Okay, so this was the derivation. So in terms of angle phi. Okay, so in case of any doubt, you can comment in comment section, and please like, subscribe this channel for more physics related video. Thank you so much.